Okay, we are recording. So, the unexpected, isn't it? We're out here on a main. We're a nice crowd. But yeah, so here's the thing. I want to do a bonus video, where I go and I do my dailies. So, yeah, just cause.
What business have you?
I know it's so tempting to just press accept without reading. Tournament men have always been killed, trying to confirm the mandatory code grammatic in power. Confined. Okay. If the creature still rages a house for hours about being without its favorite snowboat. If the Archer Crusade wish to use this monster in the course, it might slay myself. Perhaps it's time to bring them beast its plaything. Take the stand toward the Garner's Bane and... I swear I just did this one. No, I just did the... drum one. To get worm meat or whatever. Worm eggs, there we go. And try to go on Spain, southeast, northeast, it's just northeast of there, capture some of those snowboats, and hope you found the right one.
Hold your head high.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Crusader is going to get himself in trouble again. He gets himself in trouble every single day. And this time he's not alone. When we saw the cultists making camp at the Speaker's Watch west of the Foundry Grounds. But why does it Foundry? Tourney Ground called over the aspirants for an attack. They recently captured now code languages engaged on the platform in the camp. I'm sure that the cultists sacrificed the prisoners unless we can rescue them. And those cultists could carry keys to the Black Pages. Find the keys and free Cole and the captive.
Be ready for anything.
Like a Cavalder. First and 5 crew raiders have disrupted our shipments and murdered the Tuscar inhabitants on an island to the north. We name it Warcraft Landing. Though you are allowed to get for a hotel, there's shots out there would be on that we would be their next target. Yeah, but we could easily murder them. Today's forces held their hands hold during the scourge and we must defend the tournament grounds. Flying off from the... Wait, how would they even get up? That doesn't make sense. How would they even get uphill? And flying off of the grounds to reach the island and take on the Cavalder.
Shorel Oran.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense how they would even get uphill. Oh, and now here's the fun part what you're all waiting for. What mount will I choose to use? Probably this. I do like this thing. It's a flying ship. But yeah. So, Warcraft Landing is over there. There's a big cliff. It's way down there. Doesn't make sense how they can get uphill.
Listen.
As a champion, you have mastered the art of mounted combat, overcoming challenges of all levels. You must make certain that you can defeat anyone you face when the tournament begins. You continue honing your own skills and learning more about the weaknesses of your opponents. Champions room is always safe practice in the ring of champions. And the go to the service of
There's
land
work to be done.
and defeat 4 of them.
What?
The Archer Crusade has dealt with the guard since your approach with the cult of the Damned Infiltrator. They know the cultists won't stop until they destroy this area and throughout the tournament. The Archer Crusade scouts have portraying a frostworm named Chilma leading a cult raiding party. Must intercept and destroy them before they attack, the scouts report. Seen Chilma to the southwest flying over there between the Iron, More Rampant and Alderthar.
Ashes to ashes! Speak your
So
peace!
Chilma is... Sometimes the goes fine, sometimes it doesn't. It's very hit or miss if I'm going to win that fight. As some Crusaders prepare for the tournament, they have sent hours to make an assault on the enemy's stronghold of Ice Crown Citadel. A quarter bones in the southwestern Ice Crown. Few brave Crusaders have set up a forward camp, and some so Corporate Thar. Cover your lance and mount the stable campaign charge of the camp and destroy the Lich King's commanders.
Leave me be!
You'll be needing something.
While we all play in mock combat, we do is go to map out the railroad enemy surrounds us. The Archer Crusade wants to use competition to find the best fighters, but we can tell by who returns to battle. Let's show the paladins that we're willing to take battle to the cult of the damned, even while making preparations for the tournament.
We be done here.
So here's the thing. Looks like an alternate Crusades tent, or like paladins that you talk to for these quests, if you're practically anything besides Death Knight. But as a Death Knight, we just get those, because we're a Death Knight. Simple as that.
That's still recharging. I can't cast
It
that.
usually takes me about around 30
That
minutes
spell isn't ready.
to complete all my dailies here. Not that.
I can't
So,
cast that.
mounted combat.
That spell isn't
Don't
ready.
use sword shield, charge,
That's still
go now,
recharging. That
and
spell
quick
isn't ready.
back up.
I can't cast that
So
yet.
one, charge, turn around,
That's still
go
recharging. That
another,
spell isn't ready.
so
That's
one,
still recharging.
charge, go another.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
These guys aren't programmed to charge back at you. They're programmed to just throw.
Baladash
occasionally.
Malanore.
Makes them significantly easy.
That spell
Throw,
isn't ready.
charge, get throw.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
See,
That spell isn't ready.
you should have your armor back up
I can't
before
cast
they
that
have
yet.
those.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Yay.
Ah,
But yeah,
I've been expecting.
this is pretty much how this goes.
I'm out of range.
Throw, charge,
I
throw.
can't cast that yet.
And then you can do
That's still recharging.
while keeping your armor up. Eventually they'll move away,
That spell isn't ready yet.
get the charge, and hopefully they bring the armor back.
I can't cast that yet.
Wait,
That spell isn't ready yet.
doesn't matter. Charge. So,
That's still recharging.
actually,
spell isn't That's still
Can I help
recharging.
you?
wait for a shield to get,
I can't cast that yet.
and then we throw.
That spell isn't ready. That's
again.
still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't
Simple
ready.
as that.
I can't cast that.
Flag or something
That's
like
still
that.
recharging.
Yeah. Get the whole happy to
That spell isn't ready
stuff.
yet.
Give it.
That's still recharging.
Let
I
it
can't
go.
cast that yet.
Charge. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Simple as that. Sword. So here's one thing you're probably wondering. Wait, how do you have these mounts? This is a Warcraft the Lich King server. But it is a private server, which means custom mounts from at least up to Battle for Azeroth. They haven't added mounts from Shadowlands yet, so. That looks like my favorite mount. My favorite mount is from Miss Pandoria, the Red Flying Cloud. Cause it's just, you know, it's a flying cloud. It's my Nimbus. Basically, you had to go become a lore walker, which is probably one of the easiest reps to actually exalt. Because all you have to do is just look up where everything is, and then just fly to a bunch of locations. Read the thing, fly, read the thing, fly, read the thing. And then you turn them all in and you're exalted. Just like that. It's so easy. You read lore and you become a lore walker.
Baladash, Malanore.
I hate this quest though. Sun Reapers and Zero Constant ships not to engage the Cavalier at Warcraft landing, but were intercepted and detained by a quarter radio faster. To make what worse, the Cavalier have found a way to call forth the dreaded Kraken that lives beneath the North Sea. If anyone on board is to Cav alive, that Kraken must be driven away. I hate
The
this
reckoning
one.
is at hand.
One of the scars of fearsome raider renowned among the Cavalier brown for raiding and capturing ships. From aboard Boris Fury, he and his crew attack our ships and steal goods. One of his men are among those who slaughtered the inhabitants of a Tuskar island. Yeah, we know it.
See you later.
So, doing all these things. Rewards about, I'd say about... trying to think. I was gonna say about 12, yeah, about 12 Argent champion seals. You could potentially get more from these quests, because those ones give you baggies. The baggies may or may not, oh shit. But yeah, so seriously, how would they even get uphill? It's not like they can sell a boat uphill. It's not like they have a flying boat like we do. But yeah, oops, almost forgot. I hate this quest. So yeah. Why I hate Get Kraken. You have to hop on this hippogriff that you have no control over. Because yeah, if you could, it would be so easy to just hop on flying mount, fly down there and lob spears at the Kraken. But no, you have to literally hop on this thing and go in a set pattern. The problem though is sometimes this thing doesn't render in fast enough. Because it doesn't render in fast enough, you're left being like, wait a second, where's the Kraken? And since you don't know where the Kraken is, you can't lob your spears at. Like the ones on the boat. Boop. So the Kraken's over here.
It's
So you
still
lob
recharging.
1, 2...
It's not ready yet.
Oh, he's actually staying here.
I can't use that item yet.
Wow. Well, that was perfect. So usually what happens is you lob like 1 or 2 spears, and then he'll just disappear. And then you have to wait like, I don't know, how many seconds? But usually when you're about all the way, like to the other ship, he'll just reappear on the same location. And then you have to wait until you go back, and then he does that. Like right as you're coming back, he'll dive underwater, and usually appear maybe over there, or maybe on the other side of the ship. If he appears on the other side and you're on your second loop through, you're a bit screwed because you only get 2 loops, and then you start heading back. You may be able to throw spears at this point. But yeah, then you head back. And if you didn't hit them all 6 times, well, then you have to go hop onto the thing and go all the way back through the loops again. Which sucks. It sucks. Let's see. What to take? Ashes of Valor. It's always fun. But why not take on the Cloud Servant? Gosh, I have way too many mounts, but yeah, I don't have enough mounts. Like, I don't have... Still need 4 more mounts. Which I could easily get another mount. Problem is I don't know what I want. Well, I have an idea what I want. It's only like 300. But also I'm pondering, do I want to save my tokens and potentially get something for, you know, or a mage once our mage reaches 80 or so? Like, I could potentially get the Phoenix for the mage, which would be fitting. I don't know if I really want that, and I'd have to spend money, and decisions. Don't have that much money anymore. Oh, time to go slike out. This is so easy for us.
Not ready yet.
That was a Death Knight. Yeah, well, I see.
Too far.
Followed by Plague Strike. And then it depends on what you are. So, for say, if you're Blood, you'd use Obliterate. But since we're Unholy, we use Scourge Strike.
I can do it.
And if we take too much damage, we have Death Strike. Death Strike basically heals you for 5% of the maximum health for each of the diseases on the target. So technically that's 3 diseases. No, it healed me for like 74 though, didn't it? Want to be for technically
Battlefield isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
a chunk of hell on. And if things get too dicey, Death Pack.
I can't do that.
Sounds ridiculous as some things blood DPS used to have.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Like I mentioned, blood DPS used to be able to see. Like, I don't know when I first got
I can't
it,
do
what I
that.
found. Like, before even having, raid armor or any of that, before having very good armor, I was still soloing some of those elite quests that were like, oh, well, you should have like 3 or 5 people. It's like, oh, I should? Oh, well, I soloed because
I need to get
it's
closer.
hard to die. When you could just when you have so many heals. Like the blood leeches, or maggots or whatever they are. Blood worms, there we go, worms, yeah. Death Strike, I think there was another healing thing. Death Pad. And there was a lot going on. Anyway, so we land on this boat. Open our inventory, where is it? There it is. It's probably and out. Then I'll go back here and I try to decide which mount to use. No. Then Torrent Shadowhound is now one of my favorites. Shame they didn't get speed right. It should be 310, but oh well. Still, it's pretty. I like it. Now a good one is not the Acid Belcher. Binary Trek was probably my favorite mount in classic Warlord. Back when Wrath of the Lich King came out. Because basically, you collected enough mounts and they gave you this thing. It was like, wow, I got free Drake. Compared to the Bronze Drake, which you have to do a heroic for. And, where was it? The red Drake that you need for rep. The blue Drakes you need from a boss, or, well, from a raid boss, or from... You could technically get them at the mall for like 250 each. Or you could get them from a heroic dungeon cache that may or may not give you such. Let's see, what else do I have? The flies. Oh yes, this one I got for WoW-Mania's 6th anniversary. Oh yeah, the black drakes you only get from a raid boss, but they're guaranteed. Just, there's only one and it goes to whoever rolls it, which is unfortunate. Dread Raven. I want the feral version of it, but I didn't get the feral version of it. Oh yes, I have like 3 hippogriffs. Ah, here we go. Blue Storm Drake. I like the blue Storm Drake. It's fitting. I think a green one would be more fitting since we're unholy, but shrug. And apparently I'd have to do PvP to unlock to get class mounts with this character, which, ugh, PvP. Oh, there he is. Well, time for what I hate the most. Oh, wait. Nope, I'm too early. I forgot about doing... Totally forgot. My bad. Totally forgot. Okay. Doing things out of order because I'm, I was showing off mouse. Ugh. Totally my fault. Totally my fault. I got time lapse proper track. Melford tracks. Which were actually easier to get than I remembered. The touring rocket, which is always useful. Rhino, mammoth, bat. Okay, I'm at the wrong one, but oh well. The thing about being a Death Knight is you can't touch everyone or all your diseases. You don't really need to break out AoE. Just so long as everything's effective, you can just take damage, whatever you need to do. The thing about Death Knights is you always have to pay attention to your runes. Blood, frost, unholy. Those are
I can't do that.
certain things. It's all part of this talent system. I probably didn't do things properly for my talents. But you know what? Meh. Well, I was gonna go Frost. I totally was gonna go Frost. But I couldn't have two versions. I couldn't have two Crowdlars, so. So I went Unholy instead. Because this was before Frost two-handed was a thing.
That ability isn't friendly.
Frost.
That's still
First there was Blood DPS and Frost was tank. Then Frost became Frost dual wielding. Then Frost became Frost dual wielding and Frost two-handed. Then became Frost dual wielding again. Because I don't know what they were doing.
not ready. I need a target.
Anyway. Now we open all these cages that we can't find.
I need to get closer. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready.
Bam. Oh. We already got 4. Okay. Now up, go back uphill. Land. Oh, hi. Wait a minute.
That ability isn't ready.
Grabbing one of those doctors that's second one. Let's get out of here. See you tomorrow, cool. Whoa. Okay, now that that's done, now we'll go till we'll start moving up. There's the thing. Search for other weapons. You're less likely to die that way. Because you take less damage. Because yeah, here's the thing about being a Death Knight. You don't really need points in tanking. You can off-tank so long as you switch to Frost Presence. You're not going to be that great at tanking. But it'll keep you alive until you have a tank. And if you have a decent health, you'll be fine in most dungeons, actually. Even without a proper tank. Yeah, I know, right? So long as you maintain it, so long as you don't over-aggro and things, you'll be perfectly fine in most dungeons, and just off-tanking. If you have decent enough skill, which we have, not the best. We could have went better, but oh well. So, go uphill. I'm sorry. Choma, you gonna come downhill?
It's too far away. I can't do that. Not ready.
As soon as you use that, use anti-magic. Because it protects you. So when you griffin, I mean not your griffin, your cargo.
I can't do that.
Start taking damage. I just went
I
the
can't
best
cast
I
that. I can't do that. That spell is ready. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
I didn't embarrass myself in front of the internet this time. As I said, that fight goes only two ways. You either win or you lose. Okay. So what I was going to say is... Oh yeah, it isn't that. Wait, no it is. Glyph of Disease, by the way, really helps in that fight. Because your pestilence very now refreshes disease durations and secondary effects of diseases on your primary target back to the maximum duration. So basically that means while he's the diseases are almost ran out on Tiamat, you press pestilence and use one blood rune instead of using both a frost and an unholy or a death rune to put plagues back on him. And once they are reapplied to him, see, I don't have to do that one. Once they're reapplied to him, it also spreads to the potential enemies around him too, which is great. So that way you are doing damage and keeping everyone suffering from the same diseases. Because it says it only affects the main target, but it does spread them to the other targets, so yeah. Glyph of the Ghoul isn't whatever, it helps make you go a bit better. It's not really that great, but shrug. Icy Touch is just there because, you use that a lot. Rage Dead's just there because it makes things convenient. Horn of Winter, we use Horn of Winter occasionally. Did I use in that fight? I don't think I did, actually. And Pestilence, because Pestilence is useful. Let's see, what does our blood one have? Obliterate, Frost Strike, Icy Touch. Makes sense. Pestilence, Horn of Winter, Ghoul. Yeah. About the same. Just like the major runes, they all recommend the same thing. It's like, why would I want...
That's still
I still don't
recharging.
understand why I want those wards, but oh well.
I can't cast it.
So this guy charges.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh well.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
The ones in the tournament.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
But yeah.
That spell isn't ready yet.
So
I can't cast
why don't
that
you throw
yet.
it?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Charge.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Perfect.
That's still recharging. That spell
And
isn't
then he
ready
did
yet.
that bullshit.
I can't cast that yet.
I hate when I lose.
That's still recharging.
It's like, oh wow, I'm just gonna evade it.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
We'll just keep doing it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Which is still
I can't cast that yet.
you throw.
That's still recharging.
I said throw.
I can't cast that yet.
And charge.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I have to keep my
That's still recharging.
actually technically in front of me, even though I'm running away. Oh, we could heal up, which probably is a good idea.
I'm out of range.
But we
That
don't
spell
really
isn't
need
ready yet.
because we're doing so well.
I can't cast that yet.
So,
That's still recharging.
we charge.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Charge again.
I can't cast that
Charge
yet.
again. Don't
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
But now, that's pretty much how that goes. So now we only have one thing left. Which, okay. This one varies. Sometimes it's this one. Sometimes it's the egg one. Sometimes it's the shark one. Shark one, I usually forget about the shark one. Shark one's usually you go to this boat right about here. And you get a bunch of bait and you go get shark meat. What you can do is you can load up on a bunch of meat, go into the water, and potentially get like enough meat for 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks. Well, maybe not 3 weeks, but basically 3 quests worth of meat. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is convenient. I mean, it means you don't have to do that quest for several times. I really need to do something with all my fish. Make decent money off fish, though. Well, mostly dragonfin and muscleback. So this one's pretty simple. Just need 8 snowblind followers, which are kobolds, basically. Or snowbolts, I should say. So basically we land about here. See this one? Yeah, throw. Switch to the next one. Throw.
It's still
Try to get to
recharging.
them before they get over there. If they get over there, they start dying. Which is unfortunate. So I want them alive.
It's too far away.
Let's show me. You're not afraid. You know they can though. No.
It's not ready yet.
Now we still need one more. Which isn't hard to do. Just walk back over here. Doop doop doop.
I need to get closer.
And throw it. And then we hop on one of our mounts. Which one? That doesn't fly though, sadly. Yeah, why not? Blue storm drake. Now we just basically fly back. And you supposed to do this with while I was doing the Sons of Order quest stuff. But like it's a bit... But I don't have to do that anymore, thankfully. Yay for reps. So I get up to 30 reps, but I don't really know what I want to work on. Nor do I really have the patience to work on things. Also, if you're in the area, it's not a bad idea to come by here and check around here. Helps if you have a macro for this. Like, for example, this. It's complicated, but yeah. So go fly uphill. Just keep clicking the thing as you fly by. And you just fly down Cashbury Hill. Going boop, 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 boop. Because you never know, you may run into the time lost proto trick. But you're more likely to run into the rail dragon that flies around instead of the proto drake. Usually. By the way, I would just fly back to the tournament grounds because we're done for today. And you get 9 quests, which give you, well, most give you 1. Wait, won't that give you 11 then, instead of 12? Yeah. Huh. I think about, yeah, that would be only 12. I mean 11. Or wait, no, it would give you 10. But if there's 9 quests, then that one only gives you 2, yeah, that would be only 10. Or was I thinking 12? Maybe I'm thinking of the whole... doing the... where was it? Try the champion too. Which I sometimes do. Not always though. Alright, now we land. Go inside.
Hey there.
True Crusader is more than just a hero in the battle against evil. He is an exemplar. A road to the cause, a champion in the highs of all its people. One of those crew will want to avenge the leader, but without him they will be easier to defeat. We must live to carry out our mission. To see Icecrown rid of the scourge and other evils.
For the Alliance. Our enemies will fall.
Have you driven away the Kraken yet? There wasn't much time. Oh, there's as much time as ever. Because even though I've through that, it's still gonna be though. You may have brought this say there's just no time to escape. Maybe not some mysterious confidence on routes will listen before running headfirst at the enemy.
Salama Ashalanore.
Yeah, probably not, because this happens every single day. Well, maybe not the Kraken. The Kraken's almost one thing every few days. So we land over hill.
Get on with it.
Ever train with lower champions? Yeah, and room around well. In time your competitors will learn to fear you.
Tomorrow is another day.
I will listen.
Normally, you want to take the champions first. The champions rate gives you rep badges, which you don't need. Because if you haven't matched out your reps by the time you reach the hill, what's wrong with you? To be honest, you were spared the tournament from a devastating attack. The Archer and Crusade and all who go here are dead, and we'll make certain they remember it for their whole bluster about providing protection. Peacekeepers and Skytones. For more time breaking of Draken brawls than the A. Keep you safe from the scourge. So no matter, we'll always protect our realm. But yeah. And by rep things, I mean basic city rep. Like not even a Northern rep. These things are for like, if you didn't match out like Dark Spells, you could collect these things and turn them in. But why would you... Well, a lot of people I guess just wouldn't focus on, you know, completing their reps before getting to this point, but still. I prefer getting my rep done before I even leave for Outland.
There's work to be done.
Means I don't have to work on it later. Yeah, well, we have met the scourge, we have made them fearless, and this campaign is no different. Did I forget to read the thing? I forgot to read the thing, didn't I?
Tomorrow is another day.
What?
You've done well in demonstrating our commitment to fighting the scourge. No matter where We are what we are doing.
We gonna have our revenge.
We are gonna have our revenge. Come on. So you open these things and you have a chance of getting 1 or 2 champion seals. Or none. But you get 10 gold. So that's basically 40 gold right there. Besides how much gold they give us, which is technically doubled, by the way. The sooner we get these stinking things out of my sight and into the cage, the faster my mood will improve. I wish the Ultra Crusade had given the silver continent to kill these creatures. They are going to have to get their hands to it when they battle for ice cream citadel sorts. I have a feeling they'll prove fragile and fussy allies, so, see?
Stay the course.
Yeah, that's a lot more. That's 20 gold.
State your business.
Just for doing that. Cole will live to embarrass himself again. That's far from the first time someone's had to save Cole from himself. Snappers like him, it's no wonder most of the sparrows are taking up the habits of the Silver Continent. Boop.
We will have justice.
Gold. Yeah, you make at least around like 200 some gold, usually, daily, from doing these tournament dailies. Which is not bad. You can buy with over dailies too. But remember, you can only do like 25 dailies per day. The actions have shown that we Sun Reapers are far better allies to the Ultra Crusade than the Silver Covenant, and it's we who have triumphed.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, you can only do 25 dailies. Sometimes I do the Kirking daily if it's not going to drain too much of my chilled meat. I thought it was northern meat. Anyway, so that's basically Ultra Tournament dailies. Oh, wow. That sucks right there. You gain 39 seals, which is 1 short.
I haven't got all
Getting
day.
one of those. Either wait till tomorrow or try to get a queue, but yeah. I think I'll wait till tomorrow. Ugh, that sucks though. 1 short. You can't get it from any other way though, sadly. Other than the dailies, which we just did. Oh well. So, yeah. Guess now I have to get another. Cause here's how I've been making most of my money. Is basically I make up.
Choose wisely.
Basically get 40 champion seals, right? They buy like say enchanted broom for example.
We will have
send the enchanted broom over to the alliance side. And toss it up there for at least 1,000 to 2,000 gold.
You come get the
The only problem though is we've reached the point where pretty much all the pet collectors have bought all of the pets I was selling. So there's not that many pet collectors left, which means not many people are going to buy what I'm selling now, which is unfortunate. Because I know, because I've seen the same person buy multiple of my pets before. Now that they probably bought all of them, so yeah, I don't think I have, you know, anyone to really buy those. At least not for what I'm trying to sell them at, which is unfortunate. But oh well. Problems for future me. Trying to make money. Alright, next time we'll go back to our, you know, our mage and all that stuff, but at least you guys see what I do for basically dailies. Which is pretty simple. Made this money. Dude, definitely need to get money back up so I can start trying to get more mounts. Because I could trade 5,000 gold in for 50 mania points. I mean, 300 mania points for flying mounts and stuff. So, definitely need to do some work. Anyways, for now, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.